out last week. They'll be fine. They got along with last week. So
That's what she said.
welcome
No,
YouTube.
no, but wait. Don't go to YouTube yet.
We on YouTube.
Okay, let her get it all out first.
No, because I gotta tell y'all something.
See, let her get it all out first before we go over to
We on
YouTube.
YouTube now. You should have said it when you said yes.
Oh, see,
I can still say. Well, I can still say it. It's not like out of pocket.
Okay.
Like, it's something I can say.
Let's do the intro first, and then you said just to make sure we pass the limit. they love to get these videos out. Shout out to YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Go watch Spotify if y'all want to learn the debauchery that we talked about for an hour. All right, let's go.
Like the touch of velvet, Afrokami's voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway, R&B in the spotlight. Come what may, midnight groove, let the music play. Afrokami taking key bombs.
By the way, I do got to change that bottom because it's not overall 99 media, and I got to add Ebony to it. So it's two things that change off this thing. But we'll get to it. Ebony, I think we passed the 30 seconds of unhingedness that they just watch and then they give up and we don't watch this shit more.
All right, give it to us, Queen. Let's hear it.
Oh, I was deciding because it has nothing to do with like what we're talking about now. So I was debating if I wanted to save it for next Wednesday. But it's real quick.
The gimmick is casual conversation.
True. Okay. So let me tell y'all something about me. It's a confession. I don't think it's a wild confession, but I personally have never been a huge fan of peen pics. You feel me? That's
because niggas don't be taking them right. Niggas be using unflattering angles and shit.
Horrible angles. But and I don't really ask for them.
The number one problem, listen, and take this from a dude who we've all made the mistake before, yo. You gotta make sure you take your legs out of it, bro. Nobody wants to see your pants around your ankles. There's nothing worse than and more embarrassing than seeing it in a dick pic and realizing she got to see fucking goddamn my pants around my ankles too, like I'm a little kid trying to take a pee-pee in the potty. What the fuck are we doing?
It's hilarious.
Oh, we see, Ebony at least mixed in where you might not know. Tori didn't give. Let's see this one.
So hey, at least I tried. But so, and I'll continue to try. So I was chatting with somebody, and they started getting real spotty, and I was like, and I've been reading smut, and I was ovulating.
The unflattering picture came through.
So I was like, oh, you talking all that shit? I was like, low key, I kind of want to see what you're working with. So I even asked for it.
Oh,
so they're at work at the time.
You put him on the spot then. You can't.
No, but listen, they was at work. They was at work.
Not everyone.
So they didn't even do it right
everyone's got one in the. Oh, then this is horrible. Cause see, sometimes I don't know about most niggas, but you got a stock leave it up longer because I didn't see that. You just got the backup in case for those. Usually something super flattering. If you're smart, you make sure you catch the flick right after the trim, so you got maximum length going on, yo. You make sure you hit it at the good angle. You go with the curve, so you make sure everything's photogenic. Because sometimes niggas will try to take a picture from the like the actual. You want to go with the curve. You try to take a picture against the curve, and then you end up looking crazy. And you just send her like a weird banana pic that's overly ripe.
Okay, well, let me tell you.
Listen, Manscaped, y'all see the boy got the ad work, Manscaped. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, I end up going to bed, and I wake up because
waking up to the pic is crazy.
Photo, okay, so I wake up to a photo, and I was just like,
not the attachment.
And let me tell you, the girth, peak.
Yo, I'm just trying to make sure people know.
But I've had Twinkies longer than that.
See, and look, if he had took the picture the right way, cause see that is the problem. Niggas are never used to getting ass, so when they do, they don't have the stock pic ready, yo. So they're fumbling.
Which is crazy because women have photos that they
probably
seem
trying
to like
beat
everybody.
a chubby to life just so he can fucking. Oh, this girl asked for a DP. Man, I got to make sure I show out. And then fucking, you just done haphazardly took it in bad light. Fucking, you ain't even oil or nothing, and now you just looking crazy with the goddamn.
I was just shook because I'm a strong believer that like length is not everything. Like it's the motion of the ocean, and I prefer girth as well. So I can have like a medium size as long as it's thick and let it have a curve because I'm here for it. But I was
up all the
shook.
curved Negroes
And then
out
I
there.
didn't know what to say because like I sent a little pic. It wasn't like anything crazy. It was just me in lingerie.
Always take a picture. Oh, see, that ain't even fair. He got the cut. Did him bad.
And then I didn't know what to say, so I was like, he's a nice guy, but
you
like,
tell him to work on his photog game. That's what he's got to do. It's 2024.
Red pill gonna hate you, Ebony. That's what we need.
I basically just I ended up responding like hours later, like to something else, and was like, "My bad, I was busy or something." Like I didn't. That's why I didn't respond to the pic, and then
that makes it so much fucking worse. Now he definitely thinks you think he's got the small hog.
She did say, hey, she said Twinkie 3.9.
Yo, saying she had a Twinkie longer. Yo, but it was at least the girth of the pack though, like the double Twinkie dong. Maybe he's got the girth
was there. The girth was definitely there, but
there wasn't enough length to put the girth. Crazy.
Yeah, I just don't know. And I'm like, but because I'm not a man, like I don't know. Okay, are you a grower? Is it gonna
there was no curve.
There was a slight curve.
But listen, were you judging him by how far?
You need to leave the comments up longer. They're not staying up long enough.
Listen, did he or didn't he? He might have been.
That's even worse when you have it and you can't keep it up.
Yo,
or you're just a one rounder. If you're a one round, I don't care how great that one round is. If it's just one round, get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, see, niggas ain't putting in. Listen, I'm a repeat player always and forever, yo. I'm always gonna be honest and be like, my first work might not be my best, but my first work is usually never gonna be like the first work I'm putting in. Because if I think, you got a pregame, yo. You got to knock out the early one to make sure that you are completely and totally prepared, yo. Because there ain't nothing worse than the quick blow. And then you're like, listen, give me like 4 or 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to recoup real quick. I'll go grab a Gatorade. Back in the south.
Go get a Gatorade and
what color Gatorade you get, Tor? What color Gatorade you get? Red?
I'm a yellow. I'm a lime nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Lime. Thank you.
You got maximum electrolytes, yo. It just looks like it's gonna quench my thirst. It looks like it's gonna
power your ass up.
Yeah,
like
it's more hydrated.
Bunny.
Yep, exactly.
No lie. I've told y'all this on the show before. I think either on this show or on like one of the other ones because I know I've told y'all this story before. There was a time when I was in college and I had just moved back to Jacksonville. I was living alone.
Home of the Jaguars.
I was a whole freak. I was living my best life, and I had this nigga over, and we was fucking around and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I'm not.
Remember,
done.
It's YouTube.
And I said, yeah, that's what I was like. I'm not done. And then he said, I'm tired. Or whatever, and I said, "Nigga, what?"
You can never show weakness like that. You gotta listen. I don't care if you gotta fake that second one, because I've done it before. Because sometimes, listen, you can get it up for the second round, but honestly, you might not end up at that point before they get to that point. And sometimes you just gotta be like, "That's okay." That's when condoms help, folks. That's when you got to be the prophylactic prophet, because they're not going to take a look at the condom afterwards. So you can do like the jolt. You can do like the jolty hip thrust, and then like do
enough for me to finish. Like you finished and you got yours, and then now I'm sitting here, and I was like, "Yo," and he was like, "Let me just take a nap for a second." I said,
"Oh yeah, you kicked him out."
I said, "If you don't go," I said, "If you don't go take a piss." And go in the fridge and get you a Gatorade and one of them Jellos and get back in here and finish this, I know something. And he was like, nah, like for real, let me take a nap. I went in the bathroom, used the bathroom, came back out and was like, you can get out. And as he was walking out, I called someone else and was
sometimes you got to rehydrate though.
You got to finish it.
I be a heavy
Gatorade like I told him to. He should have went and got the Gatorade like I told him to. The hell?
No, you can't say you taking a nap, dog. That show.
Taking a nap? Taking a nap? You done got yours and you leaving me hanging? Bro.
Hey, low key, real nigga timing though. He was like, listen, I got mine. I'm kind of sleepy. I'm not going to lie to you. I figure you're a woman. What? You're used to not being sexually fulfilled. You know, men are bad. I mean, come on.
And that's why I hope every time he sees me online and hears this story, he's like, he feels shame that I talk shit about him and that everybody looks at him crazy because of it.
Damn, what, you put him on Front Street? Do we have like, is this nigga in the description now? You
he in like, the city, nigga... he know it's him. Some people know.
That's crazy. Poor guy.
And
now you look. First, Ebony, you destroyed this poor man that couldn't go round two, and now we got the nigga that takes unflattering D pics. What are you doing? Are you just are you coming into your feminism arc like during the podcast? Are you finna get like super antsy on us?
A red pill. I told you that's it.
Yo, because listen, Ebony, we need the female view on the show. But I don't know if we need the female antagonist, and it feels like
you saw in comments where they're saying he gotta go and stuff. So I am the female voice.
It's those red pills going down right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is.
I don't know what to tell. You can sit here and claim the red pill all you want to, but you just said your stroke game was immaculate the other day.
Yes, there are definitely.
Yes, they actually are.
They are definitely flattering
people. That's flattering.
Bro. You got to make sure you got your angles right, yo. You catch yourself at the base and you follow the curve, yo. I'm telling you.
The last person I was talking to,
it looked like a waxing moon. Had that shit looking like the horizon.
No, the last person I was talking to, I was doing a waifu, and I can't even say their name because I can't say their name.
Because you just taking down niggas is about to be your MO.
No, this isn't even taken down. This is a compliment. I was doing a waifu view show, and him and I were on FaceTime at the same time. And I'm like doing a show, and you can see if you go back and look at waifus, I like look down, and he's like standing in front of the camera with his big ass, thick ass schlong, like right in the camera. And I was like,
there went the yellow check mark.
I said, sorry, y'all. I said, I got distracted. When I tell you, and he don't even, and this is why I still stand by, even though I prefer a bigger guy, he is a smaller guy, but he a freak. He turned me on every time.
No, listen, the smaller dudes, it works in their favor, especially in the shower game, yo. When you're smaller, you get everything looks bigger. If you're not packing the regular piece, yo, and you're a little more petite as a man, petite man is crazy. you might end.
Tori,
I'm just saying.
Tori, you watch Tori. If you'd be like, I watched some smut the other day, I'm like, Tori,
listen, you got to remember, as the patron saying degenerates, I live my game.
You have to be well versed.
There's nothing that's taboo if we're talking about me. Come on, I ain't finna. If you can't talk about it with me, then you probably might go to prison for it. That's all I'm gonna say. And you can still probably talk to me because I'm gonna hold it down regardless. As long as you ain't out actively hurting people, we're gravy.
Yeah, we're good. That's how I am too. Like you can talk to me about anything. I don't
even with Ebony shaming this man's DP his photography skills, or shaming the man that he needed a little bit of a nap. Listen, as long as she's not putting names on niggas, who are we hurting besides them niggas themselves?
No, the reason I couldn't put the name on the good one is because Kami knows who it is.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Kami knows who it is.
Tori, I heard Tori called himself because he tried to like make it funny. He said
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
I'm trying. We decided we was gonna give YouTube some content, and we were still in our debauchery bag.
But listen, YouTube, you're still gonna get a stiff 20 regardless.
It's not a stiff 20.
No Diddy.
All Diddy.
Diddy?
Well,
I might blow up your car after this. Just kidding.
we can get all this. By the way, if y'all want to watch the hour-long debaucheries beforehand, you go.
It was bad, folks.
Yeah, let me see if my shit's still running on. Oh, well, it's clearly still running on Twitch because we're getting comments from Twitch. So now that Facebook is, I don't know. Have I got a warning?
2024, yo.
Keep it 99 Spotify. Y'all go to that if y'all want to watch the rest of this unhinged conversation.
That it is.
Oh yeah, because Spotify doesn't have any restrictions, right?
Ebony out here shaming boys.
No, I'm doing more than shaming boys. I'm telling y'all what we like and all types of stuff. I'm still put y'all on game.
You ain't never had any, like, you ain't never got no girl that didn't live up to what you thought it was gonna be. You thought it was gonna be some freaky nasty shit, and then it was just super vanilla.
Of course,
missionary on a Wednesday type shit.
90%.
Maybe like I'm gonna say probably like once. Honestly, I had one ex-girlfriend. When I tell you, she took me down better than some men. I was like, damn, bitch, like. But come on, when you go, I almost said her name. Well, she don't care because it's not a government name. But if you go by, if your nickname is Frankie, you a freak. Like you a whole.
Oh yeah, we know Francine. We know how Francine's get down. We ain't gonna listen.
She's not even. It's not even that. Her name is completely different. Like her middle name is like Francis or whatever, like or something like that. But that's not even her name. Her name is very feminine, but she was different. Like me and her dealt with each other for years because we just had such a good vibe.
You know, Fran Drescher was nasty.
She a freak. And she dressed well. That's how you know she a freak.
Yeah, I'd have split so many of them pencils. Them pencil skirts, I'd have busted a few of them. I ain't gonna lie. She'd have to take that shit to the tailor after I was done.
I got a vet because I'm too far from Valana. Huh?
She might be involved.
I didn't get that.
Oh, let's get into these subjects. So she too. I'm very confused after. Well, they read the
she
title.
Said she got to vet. She's got to properly vet people because she's not completely used to the ecosystem wherever she's at.
Oh, that's what she was saying. Okay.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, vanilla.
See, vanilla. That's what she meant. Yeah. Nah. I'm used to it. I can make it work. I'll figure it out.
Vanilla Moonbeam down there.
Vanilla Moonbeam down there. Not me. There ain't nothing vanilla about me. I haven't been vanilla. No, I was just talking to my dad yesterday, and I said, "Aren't you?" I was telling him, I was telling my friends on the show that if I was a man, I would have been a menace to society. And I was like, "Aren't you happy that I was a girl instead of a boy?" Now, mind you, I have 3 brothers, and I was like, he said, "Yeah." I said, "Because I would have had 11 kids." He said, "We would have had to tell you to keep your dick in your pants." And he was like, and then he also said that I also would have went to prison. They would have had to try and get me before I went to prison and stuff. And these are things that my dad knows about me as a woman. And he is saying, like, if you were a man, we would have had so many grandkids.
No, but here's the thing: you might have been completely different as a man, though. The brain chemistry is completely different, yo.
No, I think I would have been extremely problematic. I already be like.
I think that you would have.
Do we need a condom?
Listen to the prophylactic prophet, folks. Always use a condom.
No, that might be the title on Spotify. I might. Sorry, send that to me.
Listen to the prophylactic.
That might be the title on. This might be the title.
I'm always a fan of alliteration, yo. Always and forever.
Well, let's get on these subjects before we never get on and we just screw it.
Yeah, I'm listening. I gotta turn my ceiling fan on. Kami
crossed the line when he left his wife.
Let's listen to this. Let me tell everybody in the chat and everybody let me know about this story and how y'all feel, because this is the YouTube and they want to talk about big topics instead of random stuff because they don't know what we do.
At the airport, the husband explained they had about 15 minutes until boarding started, and his wife insisted on going to Starbucks, which was on a different terminal. He told her she didn't have time, but she didn't listen. He waited as long as possible, but when the gate agent was about to close the door, he decided to get on the plane, and the wife did not make the connection.
Yeah, throw the whole wife away. First of all, he was going to visit his daughter. So when the wife decided to go to another terminal with 15 minutes, to board the plane, she made him make a choice between her and his daughter. There was just a trip planned before. She overslept, so they already missed the flight. So this is the second time that they're going to try to see his daughter. So when she decided that she was going to delay or just take her sweet time like the plane was supposed to wait for her, then he did the right thing and he got his butt on that plane to go see his daughter.
Listen, shout out to my guy. He know the truth. He did what he had to do. I agree 100%. I'm not. You want Starbucks? Divorce.
Yo, the Starbucks divorce is crazy.
Nah, he should have left her ass. Like, you tripping.
Shout out to Mike.
And you act like they don't give you coffee on the flight. Like, relax.
Yeah, but she couldn't have got her triple venti chocolate mocha latte.
She should have got. Then she should have got there on time. Little baby should have got there on time. I love me a good Starbucks like the next girly, but I'm not about to miss my flight for Starbucks. I'm gonna be like going. I have literally told them to refund me my money because I'm about to miss my flight. So unless you can give it to me in the next 2 minutes, I got to go. And they refund me my money.
Mike,
yo, part of me wants to be.
A woman not listening. I'm shocked. Don't be too red pill, my nigga.
No, listen. He's being completely honest. He's not listening. Listen, there's a reason we chose a tree. Okay, let's not get it twisted. There's a reason why it's easier to talk to a tree. That just is what it is.
I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm a tea drinker, so I get chai.
That's why.
Yo, drinking tea is crazy.
Starbucks do that.
What's wrong with drinking tea?
Listen, we didn't throw it all in the harbor for no reason. This is America, God damn it.
Did nobody? Hey, I didn't ask to be here.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Right, I didn't ask to be here. The hell.
Dory, one red pill coming up full pay.
Oh, you need to teach me how to do that. I want to learn how to grow my own tea leaves.
Nothing that'll get me over to the out of my social justice arc like a red pill comment. I don't know what it is. It just yanks at it yanks at the patriarchy soul, yo. You're just like, I agree with that. Like, just at a glance, I agree with that.
I'm a woman, and I knew that was ridiculous.
That wasn't too ridiculous.
Name, though.
No, not what he said. The fact that she went to Starbucks, like, and I agree with the woman said. It's kind of a slap in the face that he doesn't care, that she doesn't care as much about the man's child as she should as his wife. Because why are you done already missed a flight? Y'all can't take the risk of missing it a second time, and you just refuse to not 15 minutes. They board for 15 minutes and then they'll be out of there. The minute they close them doors, it's a wrap.
What were you doing before we got here? Were you just sitting there like, oh?
What were you doing before we got here? It still
probably
don't matter.
Taking forever to get ready.
You do not need coffee that damn bad.
Hey, no, look. Here's the hard part for me, because part of me is on as an avid coffee drinker. Part of me gets it. I don't know if I'd want to deal with that. But you can get
coffee on the flight.
Yeah, but
you can get coffee on the flight.
What if they hit you with the instant, though? Nobody want to drink instant
even
coffee.
Then, you're going to miss your whole flight. Half of them flights don't even be refundable.
Hey,
you got to miss a whole flight. You're still going to miss the flight. That's your money that you paid for the flight.
No, let's be honest. That man definitely paid for that flight. Let's keep it a band. That nigga definitely paid for her flight too.
He did. They say he did.
Oh damn.
Good.
Sad day.
Right. Wait until you get off the plane. Like, unless y'all are going to Korea or some shit. Like,
yo, please don't listen.
You gotta sleep on the plane. That's what you need to do.
No, listen. Coffee just makes it so you can make sure you get the most out of your in-flight movie. Maybe it could have been better for him. Maybe he would have got a super energetic fucking mid-flight handy if he'd have held it down for a second.
Tori, they was closing the gate. He wasn't going nowhere.
They didn't have an adjoining flight somewhere else. You could have drove down the road.
They had already missed their flight.
No, listen. You should divorce her, because if damn, I have to bring it back. That was almost entirely too problematic. Rein it in. Oh Lord. Never mind. Forget about what I was gonna say. That's crazy. But I'm just saying, yo. I don't know if you want to leave your female companion behind when you're going on a trip, because there's but maybe he did. Maybe he took in the nightlife while he was there, because he didn't have his old lady with him.
Can we be honest? She did it on purpose. She did
it on purpose.
She definitely didn't want to go.
She's like, oh, I don't care about your daughter. Just
she probably trying to knock down the cool boy low key.
It was 100%. I don't care about your daughter. It ain't mine. I ain't trying to go.
I'm not gonna be able to go. You gotta believe people now when you say they're sick. Like after COVID, I'm sick. Sleeping on the plane is the best. It's like being teleported, falling asleep.
Sleeping on a plane.
I don't want to sleep. I love in-movie. I love in-flight movies. Movies that I didn't catch.
I watch
unless it's a long flight. Outside of that, I'm up there watching a movie.
Well, I'm the type of nigga.
Was 18
I used to drink. I used to drink, and I still spend a lot of time going to the bathroom smoking.
See, they're gonna arrest you now.
I was gonna say you're gonna go to jail trying to smoke in the airplane.
Go to jail.
Listen, you know how many people do it? If you was a dude.
Because you gotta think in airplane bathrooms they have super sensitive smoke detectors to begin with, yo.
Tori.
But the thing is, I have a pen. I carry my pens.
Now listen. Listen. Look at how long Brittany Griner sat in Russia over that exact thing.
That's because her ass was in fucking Russia. Ain't nobody. Most they're going to take my pen. Most they're going to take my pen and charge me because I never take. What I do is I don't when I travel there. Like I tuck it away and stuff like that, so it's separated. But you can travel like that. It's separated. It's not together.
It's like traveling with a gun almost. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure there's no ammunition. Clip away from the gun. No, you check it. You check it in with your regular bag.
Check it with your bags.
I was gonna say you make sure you declare it. They take it to customs. They look at it. They make sure that it's exactly what you said it was. Fucking, they make sure that all the locks are right and proper, and fucking you get it.
That's how I do my flour. But when it comes to these, I just separate it from the battery and stuff. So even if they find this piece, they don't find this piece.
Oh.
So then it doesn't matter. And then I know where this piece is in my carry-on bag. So then I grab it, and it's not enough liquid to stop the machine.
True.
Like for them to stop it or whatever.
Technically,
and then even if they do stop and search, I'm just gonna put y'all on game. I probably shouldn't, but one thing I've learned is most times they will not go through like your medicine bags a whole lot and stuff. So when I do fly with like something that's already rolled up,
for that. My medicine bag.
When I have flour that's already rolled up, I stick it in a tampon wrapper. Ain't nobody gonna actually open up my tampon wrapper, and I don't use tampons.
Check the applicator, TSA. Now you know. Check the goddamn applicator. You're welcome.
If it takes too much time, they're never gonna do that.
Yeah, they don't pay TSA.
Online, I was trying to figure out how I could get something when I went to DreamCon last year.
Listen, they would never let me.
Why was DreamCon?
It was before. Because before what I did was I just had the flour and I stuffed it in a container that didn't smell. I put that in a sock and I double wrapped it in another set of socks, and then I put those socks like in between clothing and stuff, and then I checked it. But that's how I was able to do that. How do you think I'd be able to have my vape pens and stuff? Like it'd be in my bra up until I get to security, and then I put it in certain places.
Listen, Tori, we can never get away with this, Tori. That'll be. I promise you, every time I go to the bathroom, I promise them ladies walk to that door and be waiting for me to come out. It's a nigga in the bathroom.
No, you in the bathroom because you're a black man. Well, Kami can't either because he look a little.
He look like
9/11-ish.
I definitely might take control of the plane with a box cutter. Just kidding.
He about to. This is gonna be taken down off of YouTube.
Well, now that you're saying I look like I'm of Arab descent, I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be.
So you got to claim it. I told you to claim it so we don't get taken in.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, people that don't know, because obviously I know I done had some. No. But But people that don't know would look at him like you're getting stopped because you're a black man and they don't like you. And they're looking at you because they're unsure what you are, but you look a little too close to that because you don't, because you're so light that you're not like what a lot of white people think of as a light skin or mixed. And then, but you're not dark enough to be black. So they're like, what is, and you're definitely not white. So they're like, that's where you're going. Strong white jeans.
They only came through in pigment though. Facial features, they got me beat. They were like,
not pigment. Pigment.
Listen, after YouTube take my channel, after YouTube take it down, I'm gonna need $5.
$5 from you. Well, he commented from X though.
Now listen, I'm just saying we got Ebony out here comparing me to Osama bin Laden now, so this is how we're living.
You look like Jesus. Move on.
Listen, when I transition from bandana to turban, you'll know why.
Hey, listen,
Halloween.
Hey, listen, y'all gonna know if I start
like Halloween costume because it is debaucherous. It works with the gimmick.
That is literally someone else's culture. That's not debaucherous.
No, it's debaucherous for you to put it on.
So
it's like blackface
all the time, though.
It's like blackface.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. If they find out, if they gonna try to kill you, I'm not gonna. You know they will. Hey,
what makes it horrible is like I'm not even a flight kind of guy, yo. I'm scared of heights. So you ain't even got to worry about me all like that.
Or if you do on the airplane, I promise you better record it, go viral, because you going to jail.
Oh yeah,
you going to jail.
Listen, look, if I'm not already on the no-fly list, who knows?
Hey, listen,
that's crazy.
Y'all listen. If y'all see me content farming on Twitter, just know I love the YouTube channel.
just know
I'm gonna start posting everything that happens.
Listen, we got a little too deep in the conspiracy that George W. Bush may or may not have had a vendetta against Saddam Hussein over a fight that he started with his father some decade before he came into office. Maybe.
Let's finish off the conspiracy with the one.
I don't know if we got any more Diddy conspiracies. This shit's coming to light, yo. He out here victimizing men. Allegedly.
A federal grand jury may soon hear from Sean Diddy Combs' accusers. Federal investigators are preparing to bring accusers of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs before a federal grand jury, two sources familiar with the probe tell CNN, signaling the U.S. Justice Department is moving forward, potentially seeking an indictment of Combs. Possible witnesses have been notified by investigators that they could be brought in to testify in front of a federal grand jury in New York City. According to one source, bringing individuals who have filed civil lawsuits against Combs before a grand jury will mark a significant escalation in the government's ongoing investigation involving the producer and Bad Boys founder. Combs has been named with 8 civil lawsuits since November.
One of them coming from... I'm going to let you finish. Go ahead. You'll get there.
Directly accused him of assault. One of the 8 lawsuits filed by former girlfriend Cassie Ventura has been settled. Another lawsuit accusing his son Christian Combs of SA. And Sean Combs is accused of aiding and abetting. A spokesperson of the Homeland Security Investigation, HSI, declined to comment on the existence of a grand jury, but noted the investigation remains ongoing. Those potential witnesses have not yet been prepped for testimony, but sources told CNN, cautioning the HSI investigators are still in the process of gathering evidence and questioning potential sources of information in their federal probe into Combs. One source said investigators are being thorough and taking their time to ensure that the indictment should be is bulletproof.
Listen, if they bring in some male proxy to testify against fucking Diddy, we're gonna have a goddamn field day. Nah, listen, he paid Cassie $30 million though. He should have paid the Illuminati taxes.
Priorities. He didn't pay his taxes.
Yo, if she had that
he didn't pay his monthly dues.
But you can't tell me that's not
HOA fees.
All I want to know is, are we going to get a camera in the courtroom for the P. Diddy trial when they bring through the male prostitute?
If they did it for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, they should do it for Diddy.
Well, maybe that was them being anti-white privilege. Like, we're not going to make a game out of this black man's trial like we did out of the white man that was abused by the white woman.
No, they need to do it. If they did it for OJ, they can do it.
I just want to see how many of these lawsuit complainants are men, because they say at least one of them is a man who may or may not work in a NSFW field. If you would, shout out to YouTube. That was as PG as I was going to get that one. But I'm always here to see Diddy take that. No Diddy. Maybe all Diddy.
It's all Diddy.
No, listen. As long as I'm not on Diddy's level, I think I'm pretty well hinged. Look, Zelmae, if they ever take me down for victimizing male prosties, yo, that's crazy. I'm unhinged at that point. I promise.
Honestly, I don't.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Carl Winslow told me. Carl Winslow.
It was Eddie, though. It wasn't Carl.
No, Eddie.
Why do you keep saying Carl Winslow when we keep saying you look like him? That's a
Bussy
problem.
Matters, though. I know Bussy matters. Shout out to all the equal rights out there.
Bussy does matter.
Oh, we know you think it does, Miss Smut
does.
Weekly. Smut Weekly over here, yo. No wonder.
Smut Daily. I typically go through 2 smuts a day.
Mail, but you can send it back this way anyway, so it don't matter.
Yo, Chinky got accused, by the way.
I was reading when I first got on here.
Of course you were. That track.
Chinky got his whole career ruined off that, and not Eddie Winslow. Old boy said Carl Winslow, though. He said he did it in the room. Carl Winslow, because he was going broke at the family. I said, that's crazy.
Yo, they were knocking down. Look, if we ever get video testimony that Diddy knocked down Carl Winslow while he was in a bad spot in life, throw the book at that nigga.
No, they said, well, I just looked it up again. They said Carl. That's the old dude. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know Eddie with old girl.
Hey, we know Eddie. Eddie hit us with the Bussy Matters. He put it on Front Street. He didn't care. I respect it, yo. Live your life.
And the person lied said Chinky.
But if P. Diddy is out here preying on old fucking sitcom black fathers that are down on their luck, get him out of here. He shouldn't be out here preying on Carl Winslow.
That's the final straw. That's it.
Listen, I thought the final straw was when he allegedly blew up Kid Cudi's car. But trying to prey on Carl Winslow when he's down on his luck is the last straw. God damn it! Get him out of here.
What old boy said in the video? He said, I love it when they desperate. So he said he called. He said Diddy told him when he came out the room. So what?
Lord, it's been a long day, folks, and Diddy has not helped any.
No.
Federal agents are in possession of video taken inside of Combs' home. Recently searched the residence, and a source says it's unclear whether the video was seized during the raid or whether investigators obtained the video from individuals that have been questioned. There are contacted people that they have found on tape, a source told CNN. At least one male sex worker who claimed he was victimized by Combs has been questioned during the investigation.
Victimized.
One source said adding that the individual was seen in footage that is in possession of federal investigators.
Victimizing the male sex workers is crazy, Diddy. What are you doing, yo? Leave them poor young twinks alone. Let them live their lives, bruh. But what happens if he was just fucking out here just victimizing straight brolic ass niggas? He was just out here busting brolic cheeks like crazy. That would make it scary.
6-month investigation by Rolling Stone for decades. Why has everybody got a documentary on Diddy now? 50 Cent got one episode and they.
Look at what all Diddy did. How you not got a documentary about it?
To say, what do you mean?
When Rolling Stones approached Bad Boy about cover opportunities a few months after Biggie's murder, Burroughs claimed he advocated for the late rapper to take the spot. I was telling Sean, let's make it Biggie. You still have a chance for a cover in the future. Burroughs recalled, he like, no, he's dead. I'm putting out. Combs debut album No Way Out in July. I need to be on the cover of Rolling Stone.
And it was a lame ass cover at that though. This nigga had on like a weird fucking bomber jacket with no shirt on underneath, and the fucking come on, that shit's crazy.
What a time.
Yo, the 90s, yo. What can you say?
The 90s.
This is all allegations and rumors.
Yeah, but Listen, when Kid Cudi came out and was like, yeah, the nigga tried to blow up my car, I was like, yeah, we know what time it is. If he's out here blowing up cars over bitches, you can't mess with that nigga. If he's willing to blow up a car over fucking this woman that he's 20 years older and signed into a crazy fucking 10-album deal, he's out here selling her off to freak-offs allegedly that Beyonce may or may not be attending.
10 albums is crazy because does anyone know
how many
albums songs do you even know, let alone 10 albums worth? That's crazy.
Insiders have confirmed.
Andy probably owned her publishing, let's be honest. Because he sure as fuck owned Biggie.
Insiders have confirmed and told Rolling Stone that Biggie was indeed preparing to leave Bad Boy Records before his death, and that Biggie's lawyers were entangled in a legal battle with Diddy to get Biggie's back his publishing rights before he was murdered. According to Insider, Biggie had grown increasingly frustrated with Combs and was seeking more control over his career. Photographer Monique
started listening to Suge,
who was close with Biggie, stated Biggie was absolutely about to leave Puff. I know for a fact because he told me that. Another source added, everybody wanted to leave Puffy. Everybody leaves him. This dissatisfaction was compounded by legal battles over Biggie's publishing right, which his attorney were attempting to reclaim from Combs, further straining the relationship. This excerpt is from Rolling Stone's recent article, Bad Boys for Life, Sean Combs, History of Violence. So there you go. That's what they are.
Bad Boys for Life, Sean Combs' History of Violence. Banger title, not gonna lie.
Oh, shout out to Will Smith now for admitting that they should
have Stop. We're not shouting out Simps. God damn it.
They should have what?
They should have named it Bad Boys for Life because it's the fourth movie. So
we've been saying that. We've been saying that since fucking, come on.
Yeah, the internet told them to do that a long time ago.
And they're like, we messed up. So they did tell everybody, we messed up, we know. We didn't know.
All they got to do is, they can't change the name?
No, it's too late.
The third one's already one, but
yeah, I was going to say the third one was Bad Boys.
Yeah, that's right. The third one was, which was stupid because the movie itself was not it. But I digress.
Old Martin Lawrence don't hit the same, yo.
No, you want to know what's crazy though about Martin Lawrence?
And now we know that fucking Will Smith's a Tinder dick too, so that don't help none.
He's coming. He's going back to the comedy stage. He's coming here to Jacksonville in December.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I want Eddie Murphy. Listen, Eddie, stick to being a movie cop because your stand-up game wasn't too crazy to begin with. I don't feel like.
But he's gonna have a lot of powerhouses. He's gonna have like DC Young Fly there. He's gonna have a bunch of people there.
Oh, so he's got some carriers with him. He took the Kill Tony approach. You got to bring the assassins with you, dog. That way you ain't got to do all the work.
Yeah, by then we would have already laughed our asses off before he even get on stage.
No, but it still hits different, yo. If you've ever sat through a comedy show and then the nigga you was actually waiting to see bombs, waste of money. Fuck the openers.
Last one I went to was Cat Williams, and Cat Williams always makes me laugh.
Oh well, that nigga.
That nigga's hilarious. I love going to see him.
Cat amazing.
He ain't wearing no dresses and he ain't taking no schlong. If you know anything about Cat Williams.
Tori, you saw one red pill coming, you went full red pill. It's a whole personality.
I told you it's been a long day, goddammit. I told you.
And I'm surprised he got a cigarette because he said he wasn't able to go to the store. He must have sent somebody to the store.
Listen, this is the life we live.
Did you DoorDash cigarettes? What is it? What's that? Instacart?
Yo, Instacart and the squares is crazy. That's wild.
He totally Instacart cigarettes.
He got randomly found a cigarette like, I need up straight today.
He hid that somewhere for a rainy day and was like, yes, thank God.
Sometimes you got to leave some stuff behind the camera, yo. You can't give them all the magic all the time. It was a payoff to see if you were paying attention in the Spotify portion of the podcast.
What is that?
So yeah, that was Easter egg. That was Easter egg for you right there.
Listen, I'm an American, goddammit. You ain't catching me with no goddamn water vapor in my lungs. See, I went back to my roots for a second. All right, now we're back. We're back to neutral tones again. My bad.
I love my water vapor. If you see I have a different color, this is Miami Mix. It's a new one.
Not Miami Mix, the City Girl flavor of the year.
It's a vibe.
Listen.
It's a vibe. But trust me, that just comes to keep my nerves down now that I'm in recovery. But this bad boy is my friend, and actually, I'm gonna go hit the real shit in a minute.
Shout out to everybody. Well, let's get out of it. This almost been 2 hours. Shout out to y'all that watched on YouTube, on Facebook, on Ebony's Twitch and her Facebook. Shout out to y'all. Also, remember we are on Spotify, baby. If you want to watch the whole Unhingedness, it is very unhinged. Shout out to
Yo, all I'm gonna say.
I was so unhinged. Zelmae forgot my online name. He said, "Shout out to Ashley."
That nigga was too busy thinking about symbiotic members. He was like, "God damn it, I gotta scrub that out of my memory hardcore." Your name went with it.
Hold on. We got
He was like, "Fuck Ebony movement." He's like, "Shout out to Ashley."
He was like,
"You didn't know my name's Ashley. You're welcome." Now you know.
Mike has bad knees. Do not go to the Spotify portion. That is not your audience.
Mike, go on to Spotify.
That is not your audience, sir. I am
go to my Twitch at Ebony_Moonbeam. Boo.
That is not your audience, sir. This portion
you gonna love it.
This is
we definitely objectified women a good portion of it too. So red pill.
Right,
approved.
that's what I'm saying. It's you gonna love it. You gonna appreciate it.
Red
and I'm gonna put you on game.
And I put you on game on how to take flattering pictures of yourself too.
See, and the people need to know that.
Yeah, don't be out here sending ugly pictures, folks, especially not in delicate situations.
Whoa, you gotta warn people before you put them on the Summer Jam screen. There's shit in my hair. Anyways, I'm choking. So yeah, shut up. Anyways, you can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer. I'm the creator of Anime for Dummies. I will be dropping a new one tomorrow where I give you a bunch of anime knowledge and talk shit every now and again, that kind of thing. You can also find me on Wednesdays at the Blurred Cartels Round Table talking anime. You can find me on here being, a debaucherous whore and a problem. You can sometimes find me on Make It Make Sense on Saturdays doing the exact same thing. And on Sundays, you can find me at Waifu Views. You can find us at Waifu Views on all social media platforms, which is a female blur-led podcast where we talk anime, gaming. We basically give you everything fandom with a side of waifu. And we're all cosplayers. And he said that. He always does that. And because it's Pride, since we're going into Pride Month, we are going to be doing gender bending cosplays.
Oh,
and
Lord.
I'm not going to tell y'all what we're talking about though, but it's going to be good. So be sure to tune in at Waifu Views or on Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay page, and you can soak all of that up.
All that. Now listen.
All that.
Finger guns are crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. I almost let you go. I'm
a huge fan of finger guns. Listen. We gotta draw the fucking line somewhere, god damn it. You said we're gonna what?
We gotta draw the line somewhere. We're drawing the line at finger guns, okay?
Nah, you've seen me do that on the show so many times.
I don't think I've ever paid attention till now. Now it makes me uncomfortable. Don't flag look, firearm safety. Don't flag the camera, god damn it.
Tori got a lot of limits. He got
at least I didn't do this or this. Because I'm from Florida. This is us.
Listen, that's threatening.
Oh, I thought. Listen. I'm a pervert. You can't be because I didn't even think guns initially. I didn't even think guns. I thought you were hitting them with the crazy crook finger.
You can find
like to dig in there deep.
Y'all
That's how you hook up
Overall Media. I'll be that news everywhere. Wherever you see Zelmae, I'm there. I'll get a haircut this weekend. We'll be happy. Let's go. Finally get a haircut. Let's go. Tori gonna stop calling me Carl Winslow. That's it.
I don't know, bro. You might have dug too deep. And of course, you can find me at Afrokami765 on all platforms. Of course, you can also catch me Wednesdays on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable, as well as Fridays on Friday Night Year when me and the amazing Spider Cam talk wrestling. Always here on Conversation, giving you the the foremost news on debauchery and degeneracy on the internet. You know the vibes. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Tori, they asked in the group chat, they wanted to know from you, did Shawn Michaels smash Sexery?
And listen, if it was 1996 and he was fresh off the booger sugar, he'd have been waxing. But this Shawn, he's found the Lord. I think all they did was sing his theme song. Maybe he got some top at the end. Who knows?
In the car. In the car.
In the car. Listen, I wouldn't. Shout out to Sexy Red making wrestling great again, though.
That's wild.
And I know y'all have a question because y'all probably like, what is going on? Shout out to my man, all the new people in the chat. Y'all probably, what did I listen to? It was entertaining. I will be back next Wednesday, of course. And y'all got the question. The question is?
These niggas.
Like the touch of velvet, Afrokami's voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway, R&B in the spotlight. Come what may, midnight groove, let the music play.